Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
Yeah, some people. Tell me that I need help. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, and the home site www.brealtv special edition. To my right, Mr. Good Light, C-.
What up? Yeah.
How you doing?
And to his right, the legendary Psycho Easy.
Saludos.
I like that hat.
Good looks.
It's very splashing.
Old
son.
school shack.
Yeah. It's got that little splash of perp right there.
Hey, that's all you need.
That's right.
Little splash.
Up top of the treehouse, we got the treehouse crew, both the blah, 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 and the Dom on there.
Yo, I'm just sitting here on my punishment from Uncle Trace.
Yeah, Uncle Trace put you on punishment for,
Time out.
for your little joke earlier. Little jokes. And we got the strong one, a.k.a. Big Bag. Strong tone. Get the bag.
What up, everybody?
Big Bird.
The Big Bird. And at home plate, we got Trace Nudes.
Man, did you see Steph hit his cue right there? Like as you introduced him, the bag said boom and he pulled it off there.
He's a pro.
You hit your cue there, Steph.
He's a pro, man.
Good to be here.
I think Lizzie needs a lighter, or no?
Nah, I got
You got one?
Good looks.
Welcome to it, y'all.
Hell yeah. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, hey, thanks for the Guinness. You know, this I love.
Yeah.
Like I don't drink beers too much. You all know this. Then occasionally the IPAs when E-Zone brings them, but mostly Guinness. Yeah. Good stout.
That's
what it's all about.
serious beer right there.
It's almost like a steak in a cup.
Yeah.
It's hard to say no to a stout. Like
A good stout.
Yeah, good.
Some are really kind of bitter, but like I'll tell you what, the Guinness is always smooth, boy. Once in a while, I'll cheat and put an espresso shot into my Guinness.
inside the beer.
We've all been blessed to have Guinness in Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And yes, Trace.
Amazing.
In my Guinness scoop.
This is the only place where you're in Dublin.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
you're gonna go get your Guinness.
I'll do it right now. God damn it. Someone make an espresso. I'll put that shit right in here.
Yeah,
Right in here.
I remember in my drinking days, everyone said, "Well, you know, when I first got introduced to Guinness, they said, but you got to go to Dublin and drink one locally in one of the pubs."
And if you go into the pub, they don't serve it cold.
Nope.
It's room temperature.
Yep.
And you got to deal with it. I like it. I don't mind it. It's the one beer that I can drink warm or cold, but it gets you more faded when you drink it warm.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now, baby.
And it don't pour quick. You got to wait for that drink.
Yeah, you got to pour it right. You have the cup tilted slightly sideways so that it foams up properly and don't
I've
overfoam.
seen that. Yeah, that there's actually like a science to these guys that are in like where you're talking in Dublin, that it's like you're saying the angle of it, and it's a ratio of beer to what is like.
Yeah, see, this is how it's supposed to look when you pour it right.
Wow,
That's a drink right there.
That's a drink.
Dranky drink.
damn! Look at that. Looks like a waterfall.
Wow. That's science right there, baby. Science.
No doubt. When I was picking these up, you know, I seen some other stouts. They got some I seen this chocolate stout.
they're mixing them now with chocolate. They got peanut butter stouts. Like
those are
wow.
good. Those are good.
I'm gonna have to check into those.
There's some oatmeal stouts.
Yes.
You know, Les, I think you are the man for the job for research on that. I think something just tells me that you're the guy for the job.
I got this. He's got
the jobby job, son. Yeah, man. Yeah, so salute. Thank you for the stout, man. You could probably pour some of that Kahlua in that stout. Probably whoo.
That's why, you get them together because
Ray's hearing all sorts of good stuff today. He's like, what?
Oh my
I heard it.
God.
Yeah, man. I want to send a salute to my man, Criminal. You know what I'm saying? He got a new album out.
Hell yeah.
I probably said it a while back, but I want to salute my man again because he put in a dope album. It's called God Got Me. And
you shot a video with him.
Yeah, I shot a video with him a couple weeks back. It's called Dreams Come True. And make sure you check it out. We're going to have him come in, too. We got to have him come in and sit at the table with us, Mike.
Bring it.
Gotta do it.
I see him on Instagram doing his thing.
Yeah, he's got his own little studio. You know, his he's got his compound. He does his podcast and he does some of his recording there too, production work.
Moves his merch. He
moves his merch.
Yeah,
Hell yeah,
he's a businessman.
He's on game, man.
Yep.
And he got bars. He got bars.
Most important.
Yeah. And his producer Critical is pretty dope too, man. He got some bangers, slappers. Oldies. Yeah, man. Just wanted to put you up on game in case you forgot.
Yeah.
An astronaut lost a toolbox in space.
Yeah, dude.
Is what I'm reading. I mean, I know this is an older story, but
Yo.
it was worth $100K, this toolbox. Apparently.
Dude, can you imagine you're trusted to not lose anything in space.
I mean, I can kind of relate because I there's been times where I'm looking through my toolbox and I can't find stuff. So I mean, I can kind of relate. I've lost tools before, but never $100,000 worth of tools.
I mean that's kind of vital.
They'll never send him up again.
Yeah.
To lose some tools. You might need some. You need that tool later.
Yeah. What if those tools depended on your survival,
on your landing? Like you need to.
Hey, Les, you got that wrench?
I guess we chilling up here for a minute,
dude. And it becomes just floating in space, just with all the other space junk that's out.
Straight up LOL.
What do you think? What would you need? What would you need to go to space? Like if they told you, we going to space, what would you pack right now?
What would you pack to go to space?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know.
I'm packing some good beers, some stouts, definitely weed.
Bag of weed for sure. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
weed.
You got to bring a baggie with you.
Weed and water.
One baggie.
I mean, first of all, I'm not going on vacation without some weed. You know what I mean? So definitely not going to space.
We gonna smoke out wherever we at.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't even know the answer. What do you take to space?
Man,
I don't know. An open mind.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah. Well, this guy ain't getting a job again up nowhere, losing tools at $100,000 for
Damn.
The space tools.
Dude. Damn. I mean, that's you're going to take it out of his next check.
What are you going to take it out of his check?
I heard
his training costs more than that.
I heard another part of that story too, and it was in regards to the space station, that you could see it trailing right by the space station. You could see a toolkit from here trailing the space station. I was like, give me a break.
You never know. But yeah, that would be tough. How do you identify that?
Yeah.
Right? Because it's supposed to be moving fast.
Looks like
Going fast.
Looks like a hammer to me.
Yeah. So how do you?
Here's a real picture of it.
Look at that.
That's the toolbox.
Wow.
Yeah.
So So it didn't bust open.
That's not necessarily in space, though. is
I'm
it?
gonna tell you what I see. I see clouds in the sky, and someone threw some shit up in the air, and they took a picture of it.
Deftones saying LOL.
Look at that.
That's Thor's hammer, dog.
That's the inside of a radio that somebody.
It's like an AM/PM cooler with
It's a box kite, son.
gang of tools in there, Allen wrenches and whatnot.
Oh man.
That's hilarious.
Hey, this is the first that I've heard right here, because this, we hear a lot of things doing this show, right?
Indeed.
That get reported, or things that we've seen or experienced ourselves, but this is something, right? Air Atlanta Icelandic 747 flight had to emergency land because a horse got loose on the plane.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's
Wait,
what they're
so-
saying.
On the
On
plane?
the Air Atlanta Icelandic 747 flight,
Weird.
it had to have an emergency landing because a horse got loose on the plane, probably in the hull
I was gonna say that's probably like when they haul like racehorses
where they
around
keep
the country.
where
and
they
stuff.
keep the dogs and
Yeah,
the pets.
And the horse got loose.
And
Down.
the horse got loose down there. Wow. Someone lost their job. Whoever section is that's people are losing jobs today. Astronaut lost his job for losing tools. And dude at the airport,
Baggage horse handler.
somebody
The horse handler.
lost their job for, allowing the horse to be able to get. I mean, here he goes. Right.
That's
Here's how they,
amazing. Look at that.
transport them.
Racehorses.
That's incredible.
That's dope.
You got to transport him like that.
One
on
got
the plane.
loose.
Yeah, one got loose.
You know what I've heard about when they travel with these horses like that? That may right there just be one racehorse, and the other are like his friends. And
Keep him calm, yeah.
Exactly, that they travel as a group because they kind of keep each other calm for for traveling like that.
Yeah, when they walk certain horses when they're doing horse racing, right? When they walk certain horses, they'll have I guess it's a mare or a female horse walk with the horse
Look at that.
to
Crazy.
to keep calm.
That's crazy.
Wow, no horse.
Oh, look at that!
I would imagine
Damn.
a horse.
crazy.
A horse could feel that he's not on the floor no more.
That's not normal to a horse at all, man.
He probably starts bugging like.
Strictly no horsing around.
Yeah.
Clever.
It behooves me.
Oh,
Horseshoes.
Horseshoes.
Quit horsing around, bro.
A lot of horse crap.
There's a lot of horse crap on that flight.
For sure.
Man,
Yeah.
can you imagine what they gotta clean up?
Yeah, the little stalls that they got to stand in.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Definitely crap in them stalls.
Crappy.
They chitty.
Crappy job.
Yeah.
Compost.
Compost.
Can you imagine that being the horse, like you just standing there because you only got room to stand there and
Yeah, pee right there too.
Yeah.
pissing and
Take a
shit,
leak.
and you can't go nowhere.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Can they play in movies?
It's a hard life.
Well, when they get to where they're going, right? Like the owners usually treat the horses great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they're
Those
they're
horses are
horse
worth a lot of
enthusiasts.
money.
They're worth a lot of money. Most likely to breed them.
I mean, at that level right there, those are not, your typical horse.
Breeding race horses be
Damn.
to produce other race horses.
That's a whole other kind of flex right there.
Hey,
That
man,
picture.
Hey, the horse is on a private flight, son.
Damn.
Straight up.
What if a couple horses in different stalls don't get along with each other, man? What happens?
And if you go back to that photo, go back to that last photo if you can. Look at the side of the plane. There's no windows.
Of course there's not. Them horses can't
They'll
be looking
freak
out no
out.
windows.
No, but what I'm getting at, B, is exactly what you said. That's a private. That plane looks like it's designed to travel with horses.
Yeah, the only humans on this plane is maybe the one who's supervising the stalls, making sure they're cool, and the pilots.
Horses can't be looking out no window at
Hell no.
30,000 feet.
They have a heart attack, son.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't even.
Yo,
They couldn't even fathom that shit. They would fuck them up in the head
horses,
so bad.
like all I gotta say is horses is like real intelligent animals, man. They're
You ever ride
smart.
horses, Les?
Listen, when I was 10 years old, I lived in Colombia for 2 years.
Okay.
My pops had farms and land out there, so I was riding horses every day and feeding them, and they're so intelligent. One time, I'm gonna tell you a story. I was feeding the horses, the one horse I was feeding him, and he came close to me and he stepped on my foot. And they're so smart. He felt my foot and he jumped back like, oh, excuse me, like for real. Like I was a
to
kid.
not hurt your foot,
not hurt me.
Yeah.
I was 10 years old feeding, and he stepped on my foot, and right away he just jumped back like, oh, like, you know, like
sorry.
Yeah, horses are definitely.
Come on.
Definitely a smart animal.
He knows what's going. Like,
And he could have been like,
could have crushed my foot,
he
basically.
could have like leaned in on you and like, give you that look, like what, homie?
Or he could have,
Nah,
or
but
he could have also kicked the hell out of you.
Yeah.
But we
You want
around
some?
these horses every day.
Yeah, they know.
We know. Yeah,
Yeah.
we knew him, and so he knew I was a kid also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, so
Les was like stepping on my J's. Come on, man.
I mean,
You just
he
my
had
J's.
respect. He had respect though. He was like, oh, excuse me. Boom, stepped right back. No doubt.
Yeah, man.
But-
Horses. I rode a couple when I was a kid too, but not like all the time. Just here and there.
Yeah, nah. It
was cool.
It's fun. It's fun.
It was different. I wouldn't want to be riding them now though.
Yeah, I feel bad for the horses, like in Manhattan, that gotta
Oh,
pull people around in the carriages. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like that.
You saw what's been happening.
I'm not for that. I'm all anti that.
They've been falling out, those horses.
Yeah.
Exhaustion.
They out there in the heat and the sun, winter. All
Probably some of them are old ass horses too.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
When you
I'm
think
not
about
for
it.
Look at that.
Look at this guy. He got it all figured out.
Damn.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That's
Come
one
on,
one horsepower.
That horse
They
don't.
got 1 horsepower.
That horse don't really want to be there.
That's not even like a full size horse.
Yeah, true.
Back of a Yugo.
Yeah, man.
Stop horsing.
Big it up, son.
I was gonna say I don't know if the horses really mind that or not. They used to use them for like
Course they
farming
mind it.
and like plowing and everything like that back in the day.
How would
Like
you
all the
like?
farmers.
How would you like if I tied a carriage to you and you're pulling me all day?
Dude, don't king shame him.
For real.
Pull me
Hey.
around, bitch.
Hey, I had a chance to check out that thing Callie Blaze was talking about. It's Baz Reeves, and it's on Paramount Plus. It's a true story about. It's almost like it seems like they got the story of Django from this particular character, because this dude actually was a real person, and it's pretty good, man. Bass Reeves, not
Yeah,
Bass
Blazers.
Reeves, not Bass Reeves.
That's that series
Bolton.
that's out, right?
Yeah.
Blaze was talking about it. He said it's great.
It's pretty damn good. I had a chance to watch 2 or 3 episodes so far.
Looks good.
It's good.
Hell yeah. Did you ever watch The Consultant?
I have not watched The Consultant.
I finished that in one day. It's crazy.
All right. What
Chris-
you watching these days, Trace?
I'm finishing up. I'm like 2 seasons left of The Blacklist.
The Blacklist. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now.
All right. That's with James Spader, right?
Yes, sir.
He plays the ultimate dickhead.
Raymond Redding.
Like no one plays a
Dude.
dickhead like James Spader.
He's
From the
always-
80s,
yes.
all the way up.
Remember when he was in Less Than Zero?
Less than
Yeah.
zero.
The pretentious dickhead he had down better than anybody.
Wasn't he? Was he originally in that Brat Pack? Was he part of that?
Hell yeah, Spader, bro.
I don't know if
James
he was.
Spader.
I don't know if he was in the Brat Pack, but he was in around that time.
era.
He was
Yeah,
in the movies. Yep.
He was part of that.
yeah. He plays a pompous dick pretty well.
Oh, Less than zero was the.
Less than
best.
zero. Yeah.
Woo.
Oh no.
I mean,
Yeah, there he is now. But when you see him in the 80s, he was a suave dickhead.
oh man, he got Robert Downey Jr. to fill off his to pay off his drug habit.
Yep.
Then gave him a hot batch.
Yeah.
I mean, with my new Fire Stick, I've been
Look at that. Look
catching
at
a
that.
lot
That's
of
the,
movies lately.
he's the 80s.
That's
Right
wham.
there.
You
Wham.
know, Don
That-
Johnson wanted to be him.
That is the look.
And he always had that pompous vocabulary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like his
tone.
vocabulary and his tone. And
Oof.
That's exactly the motherfucker that would come off a boat with yacht rock on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, for
He's
sure.
definitely coming out to wake me up. Go.
That dude will steal your
I don't
girlfriend.
think he's rocking at that. I think Spader, was way too, macho for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it could be.
He was listening to Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Hungry like the wolf.
Yeah. Yeah, the hair matched it.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Hungry like the wolf.
Some say my hair's like
See,
Simon
right
Le Bon.
there, you just want to slap the shit out
Yeah,
of that face
look.
right there. You know?
Yeah, look at the
Power
look at
slap.
Look at the looks he's giving. He's about to say some asshole
Straight up.
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Getting his Simon Le Bon
That's
on.
where you sock him in the face right
Straight
there.
up. And those are the guys right there that never got their ass beat for some reason.
Yeah.
Because they hung out with all the football players and all the happening.
All the cheerleaders.
So, yeah. Well,
How did they get through without not getting their ass beat once? You know what I mean? Like, how did they slide through?
because they hung out in cliques.
Man, I guess.
Guys like that. Yeah.
They got their ass whipped. Believe
Yeah.
that.
He's
Show,
like,
show,
you're-
show
he's
him in
like-
sex lies and video.
he's like,
Ooh.
you're beneath me.
They say he's very difficult to work with.
Well,
I
you know.
bet.
Hey, so
Shocking.
he did a
Shocking.
series with the Shat, with William Shatner.
With the shat.
Imagine they were probably trading off, like
Oh.
trying to be cold. Who could be colder?
Yeah, it was definitely a dick measuring contest
Oh,
on
for
that one.
sure.
For sure.
I can't remember what it was
Was
called.
it called Boston Legal?
Boston Legal.
Wow.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were that law firm.
Spader and the Shat. Shatner and Spader.
Playing attorneys couldn't be, you know what I mean, bigger
There
dickheads.
you go.
Yeah, look at him.
This is when he, lost the luscious locks
The firm.
and he settled in.
Yeah.
They look like they could be almost father and son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They got the same suit on too.
They look like Simpson characters.
If you listen to both of them talk, they're very similar in their delivery, their cadence. It's crazy.
Everything they say they think is so prolific.
Yes. You hit it right on the head.
Yo, Shat is a pimp though. You already know.
Yeah.
He's a bigger pimp than
He's a
Spader.
pimp.
Yeah.
Don't sleep.
Spader
You're
is
pimping.
right there, but the Shat is the Shat, son.
Yeah, he's pimping.
He's a pimp.
Yeah.
Shatner's such a star that he got to put his daughter on in all those commercials. Remember the Travelocity and all that?
Right.
Yeah, he put her on. Like, you can just be the daughter of the star now. And
That's TJ Hooker, baby.
That's TJ Hooker. That's
yeah, it was T.J. Hooker.
TJ Hooker, man.
Yeah.
Shows for days.
Tiberius Kirk, son. That's
Yep.
Tiberius, son. That was his name. How about that?
Captain T. Kirk.
Yeah, Captain T. Kirk.
That,
William
that
T.
stood-
Kirk.
That's
William.
what it stood
Well, no,
for?
James. Wasn't it James T.
James T.
William
Kirk.
T. Shatner.
No, it's James T. Kirk. James Tiberius Kirk.
Never knew that.
Yeah, look it up, son.
Yeah.
Ask
Tiberius.
Barry.
Let me check here.
See if I'm, capping right now, son. I know that I'm not, but you
I
guys.
believe you.
Here we go.
It says best known for his portrayal of James T. Kirk in Star Trek.
But what's the T
course.
for? You got to ask that part.
That part.
That part.
Yeah, Tiberius.
That's right.
There you
Don't
go.
ever.
Yeah, I don't know much about Star Trek.
I wasn't a big Star Trek
I
fan, but I
was.
know that much.
Oh, right on.
I wasn't a Trekkie either.
Nah, I was down with Star Wars more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I was playing Battlefront the other day.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty dope.
I've heard.
It's very dangerous for me to be playing this game because then I'll just be like playing that game.
Bring it.
Not, I can't just be playing games.
Nah. No horsing around.
Yeah, no. No horsing around, dog.
Seriously, folks.
Stop that horseplay, C minus.
Nice one.
Playtime's over. Get in the van.
Oh, look at that.
So what is that? A video game?
It's a
Yeah,
Star Wars video game.
Star
yeah.
Wars video game, man.
Damn, you could battle Vader. And
Yes. Yes. Okay, so it gives you all these different scenarios, right? You could battle on different planets, and then you could on certain battles you could either be a stormtrooper or a clone,
Mm-hmm.
right? You're battling each other. The stormtroopers are battling the clones at this point. And so when you're the clones, you could be Count Dooku, you could be Grievous, you could be any one of those villain elements.
Okay.
When it's the campaign for the villains, and then when it's the campaign for the good guys, you could be a Wookiee, you could be a Jedi, one of the Jedis, you could be, one of the stormtroopers, one of the specialized stormtroopers. Yeah, I think you could even be like a Mandalorian.
Wow.
It's pretty dope, and then you could play online on teams.
I'm sorry, Steph. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, are there any undercover Jedis that are stormtroopers? Or are there any bounty hunters that are undercover Jedis?
I think in the new canon that's coming, yes, I think there is that. But yeah, one of the storylines, there's a chick who's a Mandalorian who's training to be a Jedi.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So there is that.
And Mandalorians are known mostly as mercenaries. They're kind of like for hire. But so the fact that one of them has Jedi, force capabilities. It's a pretty big deal.
When you're online, B, are you anonymous or do you go on there as Be Real?
No, I'm anonymous.
You're anonymous.
Trying to go put a target on my
B23.
Yep. No, I mean, we're going to be giving our gamer tags out pretty soon so that people can challenge us on Twitch and we get the get down. So stay tuned for that.
That's dope.
Oh yeah.
Matter of fact, what is our gamer tag, Dom? Do you know? Off top. One of you guys up there in the treehouse know?
Oh, we're on standby right now. We got to check it out real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, when Steph said any undercovers, I was like, I thought the other thing, like.
Our gamer
What are you
tag is
talking about? What is he talking about? Hold on. I want to understand what you just said right there, Les.
I just thought
You're talking in code to me.
any Star Wars like gay guys or something like under.
No, I don't think so.
our gamer tag is
think anybody-
BREALTV number 6483. BREALTV hashtag 6483.
Word. The games we're running right now: 2K Live, Mortal Kombat, and what's the other ones?
I heard that a whole lot of them were stormtroopers, Trace.
Undercovers.
Undercovers.
That's okay. So now I understand what he's saying. Okay.
They're clones. B.
I think C3PO is a little, but we can move on.
Word.
Yeah, we're also doing Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Yep.
COD. As you
COD.
called it.
COD, yeah.
That's what the kids call it.
That's what they call it.
I
These
call it
days.
Cobb with Marbell's mom.
Oh.
Call of Booty.
That's a low blow.
Call of Booty.
Call of booty.
I like that.
Call of Booty.
Booty no.
It works.
Man, we got to get the treehouse some curtains.
Yeah, they need some background scenery up there, man. It's looking kind of.
Yo, Ray.
We need to turn these lights back off.
Yo, Ray, you got that?
Why? Are you scared of the light?
Look like Ray's like sitting on the floor. What's up, Ray? You all right? There you
He's,
come on.
Yo,
he's
Ray,
just relaxed.
what you
Look like a
sipping on,
wet
Ray?
noodle sitting up there.
Dang.
You good? You good? You good? You
Chilling.
refills? You good? Let me.
We got to get Ray one of them little headset microphones
Yeah.
with that big old foam ball in the end.
What all the truckers wear.
Yep.
Yeah, I was going to say, B, I could probably read a little better if the lights were off on here. I could see the screen better.
If the lights were off.
Yeah, because I can see the screen better. It's more bright. I was even telling these guys it messes with their eyes a bit, having the screens on with the lights on.
It's a little more intimate. Yeah.
Not accurate.
Not accurate. How about this? This is like a scene in a movie. Some dude had to apologize to his chick. He probably was acting like an asshole or did something stupid. And, on the way back home, flight, whatever, wherever they were going to or coming from, he gets on the intercom and apologizes in front of everybody. Would you do that,
What
Mr. International?
What a captain right there. Boy, that is Captain Save a Hoe for real right there. Like,
Well, I don't know if that's a save
come
a
on.
hoe.
Like,
That's
what
not
is...
maybe a simp move, but a save a hoe.
Okay, yeah.
That's a different. That's
Yeah.
a whole different
Okay.
terminology.
It's true. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, in all fairness, okay.
This is his girl.
I get it, but like that's no.
It's more of a simpy move. Is that what
For
you're saying?
Simp, I think.
It's a player violation. You know what I mean? For sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna get the flag thrown on you. That's uncalled for.
if you can't like apologize to her in person,
Thank you.
why would you need to go on the intercom to do that?
Or
You know
did
what I
she
mean?
put it up
Yeah,
saying,
yeah, yeah.
if it's you really mean it, are you really get on the microphone and do it?
Yeah.
Did she put it
Yeah,
on?
but what's the purpose in that?
Exactly.
Yeah, like
Nothing more to embarrass him in front of an airful.
No, but if he chose it, it's not her fault.
It's how much I
Okay, well, then I mean, if that's okay.
If that's how he chose to deal with it, instead of like one of you guys said, say, have a private conversation, and he thought, having all these witnesses, that this proves to you, like I'm showing you in front of all these people, I'm being vulnerable.
Yeah.
I guess.
Nah, that's not for me. No, I would not. It's not for everybody to know my business or anyone to know anyone else's business. But if that's like your, if this is your way out of whatever calamity you had your ass into.
So let's take a scenario like, okay, he got caught cheating, and they talked about it on the airplane, and his way of apologizing is to go on the PA and apologize.
But what good does that do you, though?
Absolutely none.
You know what that sounds like to me? Like you need co-signers.
You need co-signers. You want other people to feel sorry for you. Hey, he's a good guy. He's
right.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said,
And first of all, who lets people just get on the PA on the airplane? Like, oh, I have an announcement to make. Give me the mic.
that part.
No,
That
he has
guy-
the flight attendant to make the announcement for him. He told her.
it's even worse.
He couldn't even do it himself.
He told the flight attendant, so my girlfriend is in the front of the plane and she is super mad at me right now.
Aw.
And he's saying, is there any way you'd be willing to make an announcement when we land and say, Sarah, Eric is really, really sorry and is looking forward to having an incredible weekend with you.
No.
That ain't gonna cut it.
No, that ain't gonna go.
Yeah, lame.
Personal.
Okay, so
foul.
it wasn't something too crazy, but it was something enough to piss her off that he would go to the flight attendant and say, hey, could you say this?
And they weren't even sitting together at this point either. You notice he
That
said
man.
she was up at the front of the plane.
Yeah.
Put her in first class. I apologize, honey. Let me get you a first class seat. And now making the
How did you not buy our tickets together?
I mean, what's the illest thing I seen that people grab the mic and get on the airport, and some dude doing the beatbox. I don't know if you ever seen
really?
that clip. Yo,
On the
crazy.
plane?
Yeah, no, like at the airport. He just had the whole airport lit, and he's just doing the beatbox, doing all these. And he even at the end he got a round of applause, like everybody going crazy.
The airport would probably do well to have entertainment at the airport.
Why not? People are
You know what I mean?
stressed.
Like stand-up comedians and some
Music,
musical
yeah,
acts,
the
so that
music.
when people are stuck there for 6 hours, they got something they could watch actually, and not like a little film or
But you know what?
video, but like an actual.
You don't want to miss your flight. 'Cause you're
Nope.
watching a show or something. Like,
Hey.
Fuck the flight.
They need something.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. They could
Word.
use something.
All right. That suggestion box, that right there, airport entertainment,
Bring it.
or have a movie theater in there somewhere, man.
Speaking of movie theaters, you
People
guys-
could leave the movie to get on their flight, but that would be something that people could do.
There's a lot of people waiting around for hours,
Hours.
and they could use some entertainment.
People with delayed flights that it's like 2-3 hour delays, 4 hours, 5, 6,
10 hours.
That too.
Speaking of movies, kind of on that subject line, do you guys see they were redoing the new Beverly Hills Cop
Yeah.
with Eddie Murphy?
I heard about this, but I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, Netflix is going to produce it. It's going to be him. And they're trying to get as many as the original cast in the originals, and
Yeah, they got Judge Reinhold.
they got him. Yeah,
He's still alive.
Yeah, man.
So
I'll be watching this.
yeah, it'll be dope.
I'll watch it.
The last one they said was like 1994, so it's been a minute.
Yeah, that was, and yeah, I think Paramount had been trying to get this, to go forever, and then it went over to Netflix, and then
Imagine the check that Eddie got for this deal.
He got the big check.
Yeah, man. Good for Eddie.
yeah, man.
Good for Eddie, because I've always been an Eddie Murphy fan.
Yep.
Always been an Eddie.
It would have been cool to see him come back to stand up, man, because he's hilarious.
Yeah,
Goony
he's
goo goo.
vicious, vicious.
Yeah.
Mr. Fuck You Man.
He was like one of the first guys that, started as a comedian filling like stadiums doing shows. Like he was, he took it to like rock star level as a comedian.
I'm an American woman now, Eddie.
Yeah.
What's coming to me?
I mean, that's what like Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor, they mastered like the storytelling because they didn't really have jokes. They just had stories and the voices and the story. It would just be crazy.
Yeah,
sure.
Eddie Murphy on SNL was amazing.
He was hilarious on SNL.
Dude, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood.
Rogers, they had the Red Pumas. Crazy.
Yep.
Hey, do you guys ever watch it's a show on Vice, Dark Side of Comedy? They had this thing on Phil Hartman. And it was obviously a sad story, but this dude, he was like genius. Did anybody know that he was a graphic designer?
No.
This guy was like a hell of a graphic designer. That's like what he was doing, like
Phil Hartman?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he was, still doing it on the side here and there for certain projects and things he was doing. And, his thing was that they were talking about that his communication skills, whenever he got into a pinch with, one of his wives, because he's married 3 times, right? First wife he marries, it doesn't work out the minute, things get hard, and they start to argue. He shuts down because he don't ever want confrontation. And he had this crazy ability to just go to sleep. Like in the middle of something happening, I'm like out. And he would just go to bed and it would infuriate, whoever he was with. So first wife goes, the second wife, they're in love and it's like, they're doing their thing and they're living and all of a sudden they live together for a few months and it gets boring to him, because he married her too early. And then when the first bit of arguments start happening, he shuts off. And he's in and out of the road because, he actually co-wrote something. What movie was it? Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse.
Wow.
The movie
Big Adventure.
Big Adventure. The Big Adventure.
Yeah.
He co-wrote that.
Phil Hartman.
Did because when he was doing the show at the Groundlings, because that's where he got found, at the Groundlings.
Yeah.
And he just went up, he wasn't into comedy. He just went up on an improv night one day because he liked to challenge himself, and he was a natural.
Wow.
And so from that night on, they asked him to come back, and he starts doing things with the Groundlings, and eventually, after some time, the Pee Wee's Playhouse thing comes on there, and he becomes a character there.
Wow.
Then it becomes popular there, and then eventually it becomes the movie, or the TV thing, right?
The morning special.
Yeah, when they did the morning special, they cut Phil Hartman out of it. Like, he was the one that helped create the movie and stuff like that and wrote for it. And Pee Wee cut him out of the TV thing.
Ooh.
And so they were bitter for a minute because, he was like, I didn't get my credit. They let me go. He let a lot of the original staff people go. And most importantly, the guy who created it. But, he kept pushing, and then he found this other chick, and that other chick wanted to be famous. The last one he was with that ends up killing him, she wants to be famous. And eventually, he was initially supposed to introduce her to all these people, and he didn't want to be bothered with it because he was consumed with his career more than anything, right? And she was resentful of him, that he kept on getting these looks, and she couldn't get a look off the ground.
Damn.
They pulled him from SNL to give him his own show, and she was going to star on that show. You know what I mean? And then they pulled the plug on that show and end up offering him news. What's it called? Something news. And he blows up from there, and she's resentful the whole time. And one night, she's back drinking again. She gets back on the coke, and he used to buy guns. He was a gun enthusiast, and You know, he had guns around the crib. He buys her a gun. And one night they supposedly had an argument, and he pulls his "I'm going to sleep" thing. Supposedly, you know, shot him in his sleep, then popped herself.
Yeah, she shot him 3 times.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, the kids were there.
Damn.
It was a sad story, man.
Yeah,
that's not sad story, but
that's definitely a must watch right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check for that.
Yeah, you should check it out, man.
Damn.
It's pretty gnarly, but you know, it's on Vice.
Sad ending though.
Dark Side of Comedy.
Dark Side of Comedy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. I remember that whole case when it went down. Like,
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, everyone was genuinely sad because
He was a good guy.
yeah, and he was great at what he did, man.
So there was a scene, like, you know how like everybody has an intro on Saturday Night Live where everybody's got their specified intro, right? Everyone knew that he was having problems with this chick because she would like come and sit in writers' meetings and, you know, like try to make him jealous and flirt with the other writers and, like, you know, just like out of pocket type of shit, right? So like to throw him a bone in his little intro that they do, she's sitting with him. Like there's a part where you see Phil Hartman and they come to him on the intro, you know, after they say Saturday Night Live and they go to the cast intro. Like
I was gonna say
right here,
Yeah.
this is her, right? And she's pissed off. You can't see it here because it's edited, but she turns her head every time, and they don't want her to turn her head because this is his scene, but she wants to be seen too. And then when they cut it out, like she got totally pissed off.
I could read the body language.
Yeah, me too.
She looks
Right?
like she's pissed.
Yeah.
Like,
She's getting
she's
into
looking all out in his grill like, motherfucker.
She's like, and furthermore, Philip.
Like, really?
Let me tell you something, Philip.
Yeah, it's it was pretty crazy.
He's trying to play it off like smiling, like,
Oh man.
yeah.
Poor guy, man. Sad.
Yeah, man.
Like a career gold digger, that type thing. You know what I mean? He was in it obviously for his contacts. It
cheddar.
sounds like, yeah.
Yeah, she wanted to be famous.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like when they initially got together, he told her he was going to help her. And, you know,
Damn.
You said
he was so busy with his stuff, he really couldn't. And then some of the stuff she was trying to do was corny. So he didn't really want to get behind it. Anyway, check this out. Did you know?
No what?
Did you know?
No what?
No, what?
Did you know?
No what?
In 1965, on this day, the Beatles played their last show
Damn.
on the rooftop, son.
Yeah.
Classic.
It was sad for many Beatles fans at the time. We didn't get to see that. We just got to see the footage.
No, that was the rooftop show was later.
No.
This is the last show as a touring. They stopped touring.
Oh, as a tour.
Yeah, because remember they were playing places.
Well, this is misinformation then, because their last show
would be the rooftop. Yeah.
And what year was that?
That was 69, 60.
Was it?
It says their last show ever in Liverpool, their hometown.
But they did the rooftop gig in London.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Then it's Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was, but this is when they were going to, when they were playing places and they couldn't hear themselves over the screaming fans. They didn't have PA loud enough yet.
Crazy.
Wow.
To make them louder than the
Imagine
fans.
trying to do your songs and you can't hear the shit because people are screaming
People
too
are
loud.
screaming. I mean, really screaming. Like,
Beatlemania.
Before the technology was available, right? Yeah.
It's crazy.
Did you know? In 1965, on this day, Johnny Resnick from the Goo Goo Dolls was born. Happy birthday, Johnny. I was not a big Goo Goo Dolls fan, but, you know, respect.
And I don't know. Yeah.
Get your props.
I think he looks like Mickey Rourke wanted to look.
Dude, what the fuck happened to Mickey Rourke?
Damn, that is so 100.
And no disrespect to Mickey Rourke, but
Dude,
I
he
think
looked
he was
like-
trying to look like Goo Goo Dolls, homie, and it went wrong.
Mickey Rourke looks like Elephant Man, bro.
Damn. Wow.
That's a lot, but yeah. I mean, you know.
That was not
I don't know if
over-
anybody's
that
going to
wasn't
disagree.
over the line.
That wasn't over the line.
Look.
I don't know if that's Elephant Man, but that's a lot of surgeries is what that is.
Come on. Look at that up in the top
Oh,
right.
man.
Definitely, tomato face.
Too many. You know, what is it? Collagen or whatever the hell?
Botox.
Fillers. Botox.
Have compassion for him. You know what I mean? The
That's
man-
true.
But
I do.
Look at him when he was just right before, down in the middle center. What was wrong with that look?
Everything.
That compared to the rest, all right, maybe.
Well,
it's
that's
me.
the original look right
That's
there.
what I'm saying.
He should have done nothing to his
Nothing,
face. He
yeah.
would have been fine.
Yeah, you've been
Yeah,
good.
man, just keep grow old, man.
Thank
Yeah.
Grow old is sexy. You could
Gracefully.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And now look, Elephant Man.
Oh, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you know in 1932, on this day, Little Richard was born?
That's the king of rock and roll.
King
baby.
of rock and roll right there.
Yeah, right there.
King of soul. Rock and roll.
That dude was vicious.
That dude was a comedian too, B.
I
He was
love
hilarious.
Little Richard.
Yeah.
Funny dude.
He was hilarious, man. And he stood up on game, man. He
Yeah.
you know, like
He
as
wasn't
old
playing.
as old as he got, he knew about all the new music that was out. He knew the artists, all that stuff, man. He was like up on his, man.
Sen has told me the story about him meeting you guys in the airport one time.
Yeah, I was not standing with Sendog and Bobo. I was like, you know, just behind them. So he didn't see me. And I saw him coming towards them. And he calls them out. He goes, Sendog, Little Richard. I mean, Sendog, Bobo, come and give your Uncle Richard a hug.
That's hilarious.
Come say hello to your Uncle Richard.
You know he's
So cool.
You know he's a Cypress fan.
I was like, oh wow, he knew, he knows, because he called them out.
That's
Send
awesome.
Dog and Bobo.
That's
Come
awesome.
say hello to your Uncle Richard.
What an honor.
That's a lot.
That's
You
an
don't
honor.
expect him to know.
You gotta put that in a skit one day.
Yeah, that's,
Guys at the airport.
it is kind of hilarious,
Little
but
Richard.
that's it was verbatim. I'll never forget it. All right. Did you know
No, I didn't.
in 2000 on this day Memphis Bleak dropped The Understanding, his second album?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Memphis Bleak.
Yeah.
It is.
Salute to Memphis Bleak.
He's cool.
Boss.
He was funny. I saw him on Instagram a couple weeks ago. Did you see when the Beyonce tour was coming through? So he had that little story he was telling everybody about his wife trying to hit up Beyonce. His wife was hitting him up, so he'd hit up Jay to hit up Beyonce for tickets. And he was like, hey, leave me out of this loop right here. Don't be asking me to make phone calls for tickets.
To keep me out.
Yeah. He wanted out of that loop. He was
said,
like,
stop it.
yeah, she needed her Beyonce ticket, so she was pulling her Beyonce card with Bleak, and Bleak was laughing. He was like,
Wow.
"This is fucked." He was like, "Yeah, it was hilarious."
Yup.
Bleak's a good guy.
Yup.
Yeah.
He is, for sure.
Brooklyn.
Motalada is Blaze Mota's ready to drink cannabis infused michelada made with non-alcoholic Mexican lager, tomato, lime, and spices. No mix needed. 20 milligrams of THC per 16-ounce can and 50 milligrams of THC in the new Chichelada.
Hell yeah, look at him.
Cheech is twisted.
That's right. He's twisted. He'd be drinking those.
And blazing.
That's right. Blaze Mota is a line of cannabis products celebrating the proud traditions of the Chicano culture that have shaped our great city of Los Angeles. Blaze Mota es hecho en Los Angeles for all the world to enjoy. Check out Blaze Mota. Because we definitely Blaze Mota, you know. Mota.
It was incredible how many things were on top of that drink.
Did you see that? No, I was
Yo, you know what I just seen? That they opened the Cheech and Chong dispensary?
Yeah, they opened up a
That's crazy.
Chonk dispensary.
That's a
man.
good move for them because, you know, Cheech and Chong.
Yeah.
It would just to go to the Cheech and Chong is like
It's a no-brainer.
like a museum probably.
How do you think that felt to them? You know what I mean? Because like they were like the first ones, you know, outside of, you know, the, like, let's just say reggae and jazz who have been talking about cannabis forever. I mean, like as comedians and artists, they like,
They're the first ones.
They were the
Yeah.
first ones to bring it to the big screen for sure.
yeah,
Definitely for
to
that.
the hood, really.
Yeah, they
It's-
were.
it's
anti-
about time that they get down and get in and had one, man.
Yeah.
definitely.
Good move, man.
Yes.
I would love to smoke some of that Cheech and Chong.
And Cheech got a dope ass art museum up in Riverside.
Yeah, we're planning to do a Be Real TV excursion there so that we can all go and film it and, you know, pay homage to
Sick.
Cheech's collection.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
All the art he done collected throughout the years. Yeah. It's something else out there in Riverside.
It's right there next to that big resort, that spa that's out there in Riverside, right across the street.
What spa you talk about, Mike?
The one when we were performing out in the Riverside shows, we stayed at that spa. Remember?
Oh yeah. The Chinese massage spot, right?
No, that's not what I'm talking about. No,
Yeah, Trace was over
no,
there.
no. Do they got those out there?
Oh, do they got those out there?
Hey.
I'm asking for a friend.
He got the gold. He got the gold pass to.
Show him your card, Trace.
Show me gold pass, Trace.
Tiny water.
They were building- okay. See, I expect that from them, Steph, not you. Okay? You're my guy, man. You're my guy. Come on.
You the boss.
Oh man, what have we done?
The wheels are coming off. The wheels.
The wheels
getting
are
loose.
just falling off. Hey, I want to remind y'all that there is a mix show after this show. Dr. Greenthumbs, check us out. Be Real TV 2 in the mix. Sign up, follow us, subscribe, do all the things. All right, and get down with the mix after this. Also, you could stay locked in if you're watching us on Twitch right now. Just stay there. But if you guys got a Twitch account, it's B_RealTV to find us on Twitch. And if you're a member of the home site, BREAL.TV, that's www.breal.tv. Become a member and watch the mix there. And, you know, hey, look, this is a special edition show, so we're not really doing submissions, and we're also not doing super chats, but we appreciate your donations, obviously, man, and we thank you very much for that. Right now, I am somewhere with the squad rocking the stage. Yep. All right, so I just want you to know. So is he. He's sending you the footage right now.
I'm not here either right now.
On Instagram right now.
No.
Telepathically from somewhere in the UK.
Yeah.
Glasgow.
Yep.
This is magic right here. This happened.
Dude, magic on every level.
It's magical.
Got one of them satellites.
It could be magic.
The tiger.
I am a hologram. Smoking lots of grams of weed.
Yeah.
Yes. All day, B. All day.
Smoke weed every day.
All day, every day.
Facts.
How's that UK weed you're smoking on?
You know, I'll tell you when I get back.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, I
Right,
wanna know.
it's probably incredible.
Full report when I return.
It's probably incredible. Right now, yes, I'm smoking some incredible weed in the UK. Please believe that.
UK has good weed, man.
I'd say every time I've been to Manchester, we've always got some good weed in Manchester.
Nice.
It's different times, B.
London too.
London's always provided some good weed too.
Yeah, a lot of what London does now is, or people in London, they'll come here and then bring that California flower back there and then charge like triple. It's ugly, man.
Import.
Yeah.
Where were we in Germany? Somebody said that they had some smoke for sale and they wanted $700 a zip.
Yeah. We're like, yeah.
$700 a zip. We were like,
Wow.
yeah, you can put that in your butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So cram that right up your ass, son, because we don't need
$700
that.
ounces.
Stick it where the sun don't shine.
I'll quit smoking weed.
So forget about it.
For real.
Yeah, no. The auto show was here the other day, man. I wanted to go, but like, man, it's just too much sometimes. Like trying to find parking for that is ridiculous.
Yeah, indeed.
And then one way they throw a Laker game or a Kings game or a Clipper game while that's going on, it's just, yeah, makes it hard to want to go to it. It's almost like you got to Uber or get a car service or something.
That's the best thing.
Yeah. But I would have, liked to have seen all the new stuff for next year. Now I think next year I'm gonna like pay the visit. Wifey kept pushing me to do it, but like I was like,
What's funny is that show's always in L.A. and then it comes up to San Francisco. It's always Thanksgiving weekend, that type of thing.
well, I ain't driving up there for that, man.
No, but when I'm meet me up there.
We going.
But I feel the same way. It's dope to go see the new stuff and like a lot of the concept cars that like. They're not really a production car yet, but you can see a lot of the stuff that, a lot of, designs that, pieces of this and pieces of that. And they got some of the hottest models that are there with the cars.
Yeah.
You ever see those little hotties that are out there, like standing next to the car?
Always. I mean, you don't want some.
Like me and you doing it, it wouldn't work.
That's how they attract people to the car. I mean, no, I don't think it would. No.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
It'll work for the chicks. For the chicks,
Thank
it'll
you,
work.
Les. Yeah, we'd be out there slaying them.
Yeah, because the theory is if you have the hot chick by the car, the old man with money will try to impress her and buy the car.
They always like next to the new Corvette have a little breezy standing next to it trying to
I mean, I'm sure there's some cougars out there that will throw some money at us too.
They might be the ones selling the car.
And we'll call it the Cougar.
Cougar,
what I mean? The new Cougar. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Les, we're on to something.
Yeah. Let's go.
Trace and Cycle Let's present 2024
Oh my God.
Cougar.
Cougar hunting.
It's y'all crazy, man.
Yeah, we are.
Big bag. Look at this guy.
Big.
Damn.
You know what? I think I'm gonna do a big myself.
I'm going to
man.
do a bag. If you guys are going to do a bag, I'll do a
Everyone
bag.
bagging.
Yeah.
Big.
It looks like it's nice and tasty. A nice vapor. You know that vapor taste is like a different taste, right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
A lot of terps.
A lot of sweetness.
Turp-tastic.
I haven't got one of these yet, but this is going to be my Christmas present to myself is one of these volcanoes right now.
So good.
Go get that the cocaine.
The cocaine.
Here, let me get that over there. son.
Stuff, what you know about this?
Whoa.
Here, I just loaded up. You take.
Oh, okay. I'll take this one.
You want to fill up?
Yeah, I need to fill up too.
Fill me up, baby.
Let me get you.
We are well equipped over here. I just want to.
It's true that. Here we are, folks.
Never leave home without it.
Dream we all dreamed of.
Dream a little dream. Yes.
Yeah.
That Guinness is starting to, take effect. I'm feeling it.
That was good.
It's all right with me.
Great.
Wait for this bag to fill up. I want to pop the bag. Have you ever popped a bag?
No, I'm never gonna pop a bag.
Yeah.
But I do keep saying I would love to leave one on just to see how long would it ever pop? Like how long?
I believe it would pop.
You think it could? It's possible.
It would
That's
take
what
a
it
while for it to pop, but I think it could pop.
I think the only reason why I think it can because you put enough hot vapor in there, it would be the temperature that would pop it. Because they ain't got enough air power to do it. The temperature
I mean,
can do it.
if you put a joint to it, it'll pop like. Psst.
Damn, look at that. That's a big bag.
That's a big.
I got
That's
little.
an
I got
8-footer.
little bag. What's the little bag, right?
This 2
See,
feet.
baby
right
bag.
here.
Easy. Look
Baby
at,
bag.
Look at this.
This standard issue right here.
Yeah, see, I got baby bag.
I want my baby.
He said, "I want my baby back, baby back."
baby bag.
I used to hate that commercial.
All right.
But it was such an annoying jingle that you still remember it to this day. So mission accomplished as far as,
Yeah, you are correct.
I'm not buying it, B.
I catch myself singing jingles to shit all the time. It's hilarious.
Like
It's that taste, man. It's
Firestone
almost,
exit
it's almost like
Southgate.
that butter
What was that
popcorn.
one?
Wait, what? What are you saying?
That's a car commercial. Is it Firestone?
Pete Ellis. Wait, Pete Ellis Dodge Firestone exit Southgate.
Yeah. I remember that jingle.
Oh,
Like we have an asshole attorney out in Las Vegas, this injury attorney. So he's got this jingle of his phone number, 877-1500. It's oh my God. And it's like, some days it's like, I'll see the fucking excuse me, the F word. Shouldn't be saying that. See the billboards out there and I'm, start singing the number and then it's stuck in my head. That's how good of a jingle.
The guy with the original jingle was Go See Cal.
Go see Cal.
Which
Cal,
I
go
used-
see Cal.
Yeah.
I used to think it was.
If
Was
you're
that a
looking
car-
for
Was that a car? Was that a car dealership?
Yeah, it
Cal
was
Worthington?
in Long Beach
Yeah, and I used to think it's
or Wilmington. Sorry, it was Wilmington.
and I thought I didn't know it was go see Cal till way
Was
later.
this him?
That's
Yeah,
Cal Worthington
Cal
and his
His
dog Spot.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
Well, hold on. He
If
said
you
and
need
his
a car-
dog Spike.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, a lot of
Spot.
dog spots.
Yeah.
Spot. He had a dog
Spot.
Spot,
Oh.
and his dog wasn't a dog.
No.
Sometimes it was a monkey.
There's all kinds of things.
Sometimes it was a giraffe. Sometimes his dog Spot was
Spot was many
Lion.
a lion.
look at
Look at him.
That's his dog
Spot.
Spot.
So he was the original like used car
In
salesman.
California, yeah.
Guy? That's hilarious.
California, he was the guy. He had the jingle, and
Yeah.
then the Firestone exit Southgate folks, Pete Ellis Dodge came with his little jingle.
Yeah, I
It's
remember
all in the
that.
jingle.
We had an Ellis Chevrolet up in the Bay too. So it must have been the same.
There goes his dog Spot.
Yep.
Also,
Another dog. Spot.
E-Zone would have went crazy.
Oh yeah, he would have worked there.
Billy Ray Cypress needs that outfit right there.
Word up.
Right there. That's Billy Ray
I can
Cypress.
totally rock that.
That's Billy Ray
He was a
Cypress.
cowboy in California, man, in Wilmington.
That's the
You know,
daytime.
the other one I see like every now and then on the road is when I see the O'Reilly's billboard.
Oh.
O'Reilly's Auto Parts.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that jingle too. Man.
You got to throw in that brown.
You know what? Just like my boy Dana Dane. That's shout out Dana Dane. He always said like if you have a jingle and you want it to win, you sing it to them.
Yep.
Sing it to them like
Yeah.
Dana Dane with fame, and it'll always stay in people's head. Just like you were saying that joint stays in your head, but you hate it
Yeah.
because they sang it to you.
Did you see
Your
what
brain,
they paid Pharrell for his jingle for McDonald's?
A lot of money.
Dun 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 dun.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving it.
Yeah,
That was Pharrell.
yeah. Him and Justin Timberlake did it.
So it took him like
too, right?
I think Push It. Yeah, you think
Pusha
you're
T, right?
Yeah.
there was, and they paid him. I don't know what it was, millions.
and he still doesn't care.
And he signed the deal. What it was that they weren't going to pay him royalties. It was a one-time check, and I think I want to say it was like $4.5 million.
Damn, not bad.
Not bad.
It's peanuts for him.
Pusha T said, "I'm gonna go to
for
Arby's."
McDonald's too. You know what I
Shit,
mean?
that's an extra bag right there. That's not peanuts.
That's a
That's,
little bag. That's a little
that's
bag.
4
you
big
know?
stacks right
Little
there.
bag.
Yeah,
for
dude.
Pharrell, that's a little bag.
Dun,
Like
dun,
this
dun,
one.
dun.
Little
Yeah.
bag. Little bag.
Little-
I don't think 4 mil's a little bag for him.
Hell no, he
That's a
took that
good bag.
happily.
That's a
Yeah. Nah,
That's a
nice-
knot.
It's a nice bag.
Yeah,
that's a nice
That's
bag.
a nice
That's
bag.
annoying.
Yeah, it says Justin Timberlake was paid $6 million.
Ooh, baby. See, that's that McDonald's money right there. They writing those checks. It's nothing.
That was nothing for McDonald's.
Nothing.
That's an extra bag for both of them.
That's like 6 stores in like 5 hours.
And those bags keep coming.
He didn't even have to go platinum for that.
Nope.
How about that?
And those are those one-time checks. You're like, the deal's done. Working the weekend in the studio, and come on, man.
That's a proper bag.
Yeah, man.
Proper bag.
That's a nice weekend.
Sort of
work.
like the proper bags were floating on this
Yes.
table.
Yeah.
Proper bag.
Put your bags in the air.
Big.
Wave 'em like you just don't care.
It's cloudy in here. Hey.
Only thing that would have
Look at
made that
it.
better
Mad
is
cat.
C minus had a bag. Somebody get C minus a
I didn't
bag.
get it back. Sorry, I didn't bag it.
You got to bag it up.
No diggity.
Bring it.
Oh man, the flavor through these bags is unbelievable.
They're also saying, they're not saying why on the internet, but they said that Justin Timberlake says he regrets doing the deal with McDonald's.
You wanted royalties because they're
Yeah.
still using it till today.
Yeah.
Long-term payoff. That's why.
It's a one-off.
Right,
That's
it was a one,
Bang,
and
bang.
McDonald's knew what they were doing. We're gonna ride this to the wheels, but we ain't paying you forever on.
We own this after this.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank
McDonald's ain't dumb.
you. No,
Nope.
We're gonna give you $6 million,
Give
but
you
now we gotta recover $6 million
Thank you.
Dude, but they did that in a day. Like,
easily.
Yeah, of course he's upset.
Of course.
he
Wipe
picked-
your tears with them $100 bills, Justin.
Peanuts.
Yeah.
Hey,
You're
you
about
think-
the cake.
Yeah, no, it's they're not going to give you royalties on this, man. It's a jingle.
Wasn't that what Charlie Sheen did in that series that he did? Wasn't he a jingle writer?
He was a jingle writer.
Oh yeah, 2.5 Men, right?
Yeah, he was a jingle writer.
And you probably too get royalties, but if you sign a deal for a flat rate, you forego the royalties. So
he
if
knew
like they
that
said, we're
going
going to
in.
give you $6 million, but like we're not going to give you any royalties. We're buying the song outright from you. And you agree to that, you can't be mad at them.
Later, yeah.
Yeah, you knew that going in.
You knew that going in. Now you want the royalties because they used it beyond the time you thought they were going to use it. Guess what? They paid you $6 million for it.
Yeah, well, that's none of your business at this point.
What they do with it at this point is what they do with it.
It is really none of your business at this point.
For Trill.
Now, if it was one of your songs that they licensed, different story. You don't have to license it to them. But they bought this piece from you, and you agreed to it for 6 big ones.
Sold out.
He probably didn't think he was going to be worth more than what he was at that time. So he was like, oh, hell yeah. And then he, realized he was wrong in that. But you can't go back and rework that deal because it's done. Those contracts are probably ironclad. Yeah, like no way.
And I was just going to say, I'm pretty sure McDonald's has a pretty solid legal defense.
Oh, yeah.
If
McDonald's lawyers?
Yeah. If it comes to push and shove, Justin, you're going to lose that. You're going to lose
if
that
the
fight.
contract was a flat rate and his signature was on it and he agreed to it, there's no disputing that.
Yeah, you can't go back now.
Yeah, well, hey.
Hey, advice to all the artists. Get them points. Get a point, 2 points, some points.
Well, no matter what, he got $6 million for it. And maybe he got taxed for a good portion of that, but he still got
6 million points.
He got, he probably got, out of the 6 million, he probably got about three.
Government took 40%.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably why he kicks himself in the ass for that deal.
His agent took 14% of that.
But how did I guess your royalty works through the commercial, like the way that ASCAP is, like any type of airplay you get, like if it's in a jingle on a commercial, like on TV or radio. You
think he's getting money off that too?
No. That's probably what
all McDonald's money.
He was saying he should have got.
Because he's seeing those numbers, and he's like, "Oh, if I'd have taken my royalties instead, it would have been worth 3 times that possible."
Yeah. Right, because they run it so much.
Right.
You got to think McDonald's commercials is worldwide. Dude.
24 hours a day.
Yes, it's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, but let me ask you something, though. It takes you, how long? It didn't take him very long to come up with the little jingle. You know what I mean? So you come up with this little jingle. You maybe spent, let's just say you spent a month and you just hammered out hella ideas. You know what I mean? You were just being ridiculous for ridiculous sake. And you still got it. You spent a month to earn like $3 million after taxes. That really the problem?
That is not a problem. To me, I would not be like,
you know what I mean? Like, who
tripping off the royalties?
Yeah, who cares?
I got a big bag from it. Like,
you just pulled in $3
keep it
million
moving.
after
Keep it moving.
tax
Can't dwell on that shit.
for a song. Or you can do another one.
And in reality, it's not even a song. Like you said, it's a one-liner.
jingle.
Yeah.
It's a one-liner
it's
jingle.
a one-line jingle, man. I mean, there's no need to get like salty over.
I want to come up with I need to come up with one jingle,
And I'll tell you
I'll
what,
take the same stack. I don't want to even be mad, like in no way. I'll be like,
But I'll
"Thanks,
tell
guys."
you what, out of all the royalty checks he would have ever gotten, that would have been the most like frequent.
Oh, his
Because I mean, he sells back catalog. That's Justin Timberlake. I mean, he sells back catalog. But if he had royalties on those McDonald's commercials, oh my God, he'd be getting paid.
He's not getting that kind of rotation in music.
He wouldn't have to go on tour at any time. He wouldn't even have to be in, like he wouldn't have to put out an album.
Yep.
Just be living off that.
So you think if you
I'm
made
doing
a,
mine for Burger King.
if
though.
you made a deal with McDonald's and they tell you royalties or upfront money, what would you say?
Well, it depends on the upfront money.
$6
For $6 million, I would have gave it to him. Like, yeah, here.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. You can't complain later.
Oh yeah, no, I'd have been like B says. I'd have been happy with the bag.
Yeah, be happy.
You know what I mean? It was a win-win.
I'm just saying for a
Keep it moving.
I'm saying for a single piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether you call it a song.
I mean,
a
you
jingle,
guys as artists
you
know
what
what
I mean?
it takes to write a song, orchestrate a song,
Yeah, but
sell
now,
it.
But now they got your song for the rest of their forever.
Yeah, but what I'm getting at,
you're not getting.
Yeah,
that.
but it's a line. It's not really a song.
Right, that's what I'm getting at.
They're gonna juice
It's
pumping. that
difficult,
But
to
it's
write
all right.
songs.
You sold it.
shit. Yeah,
Right.
it's a deal.
Like
Unreal.
okay, so it's like if you were an artist that painted portraits, right? I paint this portrait. Let's say Steph Tone comes and buys it from me at my, at the price I sell it to him. It ain't my business if Steph Tone sells it to you once I sell it to Steph Tone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't own it.
Like whatever sentimental value is left the building once he's paid me for this.
Yeah.
And that goes with anything. A car.
And I
doesn't
may
matter
want
what it
him,
is.
You
and
can't
I
be-
may want him to keep it and not sell it to nobody. But it ain't my business anymore to
You don't own
tell
it
him
no more.
because
Yeah.
he bought it with his
Yeah.
money.
Yes. Yes.
That's all I'm saying.
No, I couldn't
Yes.
agree more.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that.
You know, in New York, we always say, don't worry about the next man's wallet and what he's doing.
Yeah,
like
fact.
that's
sure.
that's his business.
Right.
You know, mind your own business.
They don't want-
Acabó.
Se acabó. Yeah, because realistically, maybe you should have, but you didn't, and you ain't going to get it now. So you might as well just,
It would have been a better play if he would have just come out and said, like, in a joking way, like, damn, I missed that one. I should have went the other way because, he could have made it in a joking way rather than maybe come across like
It's like Hulk Hogan and the George Foreman grill.
the bitter way. Yeah.
He had a chance to get it, and he passed on it. Someone else got it. And then looking at the success of how George Foreman got the grill as opposed to Hulk Hogan, who had the chance to do the grill first. He could kick himself in the ass all day. Should have been me. I got the offer first, but you didn't take it. You let the other guy did. You cannot complain about the money you didn't make because you didn't take it.
Yeah.
You know what I just read up this post, and it was talking about MF Doom's rhyme notebooks was sold by his manager to someone, and now the person is putting them out, like, MF, and now the family wants those notebooks back because I don't think that's the manager's part to be taking and selling.
Yeah, no, it shouldn't be doing that, man. That's whack.
Yeah, that's shady.
So that's that whole,
That'll end up into that'll be settled.
That's
in
like
court.
that dude who had Gurus, all the Guru stuff. What was his name?
Solar.
Solar, yeah.
He had Guru sign all of his stuff over to him, right?
Yeah, before he passed or something.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I think they went back in and
I mean, there should be a rule like whatever the family wants, they shouldn't have no problem. They should just get it right back.
Well, if you don't leave a will,
Yeah.
it leaves it open like that, and vultures like that can come in and swoop in and
Always.
do
Mhm.
crappy things like that. So, you got to, even it's an uncomfortable thing. But you got to leave a will.
You see what happened to OJ. He came back for his things after he sold them. It's like, yo, they own it now. They could do whatever they want,
Yeah.
Don't be mad now.
Didn't he get caught going to jail for trying to steal the Heisman?
Yeah.
Well, he tried to come get it back.
Right. He was trying
He tried to go get it back in
Right.
Vegas. But the problem was he went in with two guys and they were all armed.
Well, he's
And-
free from all that now.
Yeah,
he's
he
done.
paid. Yeah.
OJ is wild, bro. He's out in Vegas right now. That dude is out there poolside taking pictures with little blondies and
Pimping.
I thought he was in Florida.
Nah, he's in Vegas, bro. That dude is wild. I
He
see
probably
him out
was
there.
in Florida for a while and then went back to Vegas.
Oh, he is wild.
He likes those little blondies.
And I'm gonna put it like this. I know some cats that he runs around with. OJ runs with some real gangsters, bro. Real talk.
I believe you.
Real talk. OJ ain't. OJ's on some different shit, man. He
Yeah.
really is. OJ's wild, bro. That dude's wild.
I think we all know that.
Yeah, no, he's wild.
Hey, we got to get him up here.
Hey, yep.
I had to go back to your guys' George Foreman talk. It says in 1997, he got his first check for $1 million from George Foreman, and the next year they sold over $200 million worth of grills. He said when they sold the company in 1999, he walked away with $137 million in cash.
George
What I'm
Foreman's
talking about.
George Foreman's grandkids don't got to do nothing.
That's
good
what
for
I'm talking
George.
about.
You guys ever seen the Foreman movie?
Yeah.
Yo, beautiful movie, yo.
Hey, hey,
I cried in
he
that.
earned it, man. That dude punched his way to, I mean.
He punched his ticket, son.
Yeah. Oh, clever.
Mm-hmm. Word up. We want to thank y'all for watching the special edition of the Dr. Greenthumb Show. We'll be rocking this for a little bit. But we appreciate your time and energy, love, and support and all this. Once again, check out the Mix Show. But before you go, smash that like, all right? Please do so. Subscribe, share the show out, tell your friends, and keep the positive vibes rolling. C-Minus, you got any shout-outs?
I want to shout out everyone here at the table. B, Trace, Strong Tone, Les, Treehouse Crew, Dom, Ray, Bolton. I got to say what's up to Aton. Got to say what's up to E-Zone. Got to say what's up to Dro, Javi Lopez. Follow me at C-Fam4 on all social media. Thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Cycle easy.
Yep. Shout out everybody hanging out with us. Shout out to the whole crew here at the table. If you're checking for the Psycho Less merch, go to the psycholessshop.com. If you're on that IG, follow me, Psycho Less Official. Word up on that note. Squeeze them.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray, Morning Shot Films. Shout to the Dominator. What's up, Strong?
Yo, what up? Shout out to Mark Sargent, Karen B, David Weiss, and my apologies. Last time we were on the show together, I totally skipped over you when you were up in the house.
Oh, it happens, Steph. Big bagging it the entire show. It's understandable. Shocking.
Shout out to Trace.
Thank
B,
you, sir. Thank you, sir.
C-, Cycle Less, Bolton, Ray Red, Morning Shot Films, Terran the Velvet Hammer, The Dominator, Aton Pedro, Javi Lopez, and all the little Lopezers. Cali Blaze and E-Zone. All the Asylum Twitch Ward and Discordies. Y'all have a great one, and see you next time. Trace.
Big shout out to everybody sitting around the table. It's always fun to come in here and hang out with you guys. I know it sounds corny, but it's a lot of fun. A lot of people don't realize I drive in from another state to do this show. That's how fun it is.
Another
But,
state.
Yeah, from another state. So no, it's great coming in here, hanging out with you guys around the table. All the guys up in the treehouse, everybody out in the front office, Aton, Javi, Pedro, all you guys out there. And everybody that follows me on Instagram at Trace Nunes, real simple, ATRACENUNES. And I'm actually out in the UK with B, so I'm going to click my heels and kick it your way, sir.
Mm-hmm. Magic.
Think about the things that you want, right? Put them in your mind, see them, visualize them, say it to yourself, and then go after it. Because you can get it. You just got to put the work in and put the belief in and know that it's out there for you. You know what I mean? It's like we say all the time, you got to put the hours into the things that you love to get good or great or, at least decent at it. It's the same thing with anything else. What you want, see it, dream it, taste it, and go after it. Swallow that.
BREALTV.